In this lecture, we are going to deal with Python lists. Lists are very important one. Python lists are synonymous to your arrays in C, C++, Java. Agenda of this lecture is what is list and getting list. Lists are mutable, traversing a list, list operations, list slicing, list methods, deleting elements from list, lists and strings. You got my point. What is list and getting list? List contain items of different data types. Lists are mutable, that means modifiable. The values stored in list are separated by commas and generally it is enclosed with array braces, square brackets. We can store different type of data in list. Very important point. In array, there is a common data type, but here you can able to store heterogeneous type. Array is a homogeneous type, but list is a heterogeneous type. Value stored in a list can be retrieved using the slicing operator, colon. The plus sign is the list for concatenation and star for repetition, multiplication or repetition. In Python programming, a list is created by placing all the items inside a square bracket, array braces, separated by commas. It can have any number of items. They may be of different data types, integer, float, string, like that. All these are strings, of course. You have to point. There is a forward indexing from 0 to whatever the end. Same way there is a reverse indexing starting with -1. Forward starts with 0. In reverse, -1 is the start one. You can observe that different data types are string, number, like that, float. You can have multiple at a time. You can print over there by just mentioning the name of the list. This is nothing but slicing. This is nothing but concatenation by using plus operator. When two lists are concatenated over here, list 1 and list and list 1. You got a point. This is nothing but multiplication or repetition. Same or repeated. You got a point. Forward and backward index. 0 starts with 0 or -1. You got a point. 0 from forward direction and -1 from backward direction. Same way we have types of list, mutable lists and immutable list. Mutable means modifiable. Immutable means not modifiable. But we can modify. You have to point. Instead of this immutable list, class can be used anywhere in normal Python. That means you can able to, by using type casting, you can able to convert a list into a tuple. Based on that one, you can make that as immutable. You have a point, immutable, and that can be done. You have a point. A lot of computations involve traversing a list. Very easy by using a for loop. For num in list name. We can do whatever the processing. Adding lists, just adding list 1 plus list 2, concatenation to another list. Replicating list star by using star. List slicing, of course I already mentioned you. List slicing, by using this colon or by mentioning individual index number, you can able to access the contents of the list. List append, dot append, to add some more at end. Adding two lists by using append at end. But the list will be printed like this. You got my point. Here all these things will be added directly. You got my point. In extend, directly added. In append, a separate list, a nested list is created. In extend, the things will be added like this. You got my point. Hindi and French is added at end, extension, at end. Insert anywhere. You can able to insert at the index. By mentioning the index, you can insert anywhere. Same way you can remove the corresponding element. By mentioning the element name, you can remove. Same way index of corresponding, index of within a list, you can able to do that searching operation, and you will get the corresponding index value where it really is. You got the point. It has the index of the element in the list. If not found, it raises a value error exception. Very important, value error. The B is not at all there. Obviously, B is not in the list, and you will get the value error. Same way you have count, dot count, number of times that I occurred. You got the point. Method count, how many times an element has occurred. You got the point. Same way pop, removing the last element. Reverse, printing in reverse. Of course, by using -1 you can do it. You can, of course, you have another function called reverse. Same way sort, you can simply sort whatever the characters or whatever the strings or numbers by using sort function. Of course, you have sort in reverse order or sort in either from starting. The default is from starting. If at all you mention reverse, you can do. Reverse is false, reverse is true, then obviously in reverse way. Same way copy. By using copy, you can new list to old list. You got my point. Actually, by assignment, this will be done. Copying is done. Clear? Does not take any parameters. Obviously, deleting elements, simply just use del corresponding index value to the value will be removed. 0, 1, 2. These two will be removed. Lists and strings some way somewhat related. You got my point. Python has several tools which combine lists of strings into strings and separate strings into lists. Some mutual transformation from string to list and list to string. The list command takes a sequence type as an argument and creates a list out of its elements. When applied to string, you will get a list of characters. Here list. Split method. str1.split generally by default is by space. You have my point. It is the entire string, and it is by using it, we are going to create by using split, we are going to create a list over there. Default delimiter is space. Same way split based on h. Every time h occurs, you have to point split based on some delimiter. Same way join. You can join two lists, list and string. You can join by using some join character.